Okay, so to edit your course, you must be able to edit your course and you must have editing rights. So if you check on the top corner of your course, of your site here, I'm actually just pointing up here. There is a button indicating edit mode. Edit mode. So so if you want to edit your course, you must ensure the course is in edit mode. And to do that, you simply click on the button and it will turn blue. Once you click on the button, the course will now be in editing mode. And as you hover your mouse across the site, notice it will be giving you a purple background, a purple background. So this is an indication that your course is in editing mode. Over and above that, it will also be showing the edit icons. The editing icons look like this. Yes, so you're able to see the edit icons which look like that. And you'll be able to see such icons like these three vertical dots. We have these icons that look like pencils. So whenever you see these particular icons appearing all over your course, it is an indication that your course is in editing mode. Okay, so the first part I want to show you how to edit is this information. Are you seeing this information and actually, when you hover your mouse on top of the sections, you should be able to see them turning purple. So these sections that are actually appearing as purple across your course, they are what we call a label. They are what we call a label. They're what we call a label. So I'll just type it there. They're called a label. So a label is a type of resource that allows you to be able to post information that will be appearing on your course homepage, this course homepage. So it's called a label. And as it is right now, we have already pre-created for you labels on your course, and we have put in suggested information or instructions for you so that you can easily just edit the label and put in the correct information relating to the course you're teaching. So we have actually set out a template on your course by pre-creating for you labels all over from the first topic all the way to the last topic. So all you simply need to do is edit each label with the corresponding correct information with regards to your course. Now, let me start from the top. So the first label requires you to put in your name, your contact, and your contact information. So how do we edit this information? To edit this information, on the top right of your screen, you should be able to see these three vertical dots, okay? So these three vertical dots are an indication that I'm able to edit this label which is currently highlighted in purple. So all I need to do is click on those dots and then click edit settings. So what will happen is the course will open up for me the content of the label in a manner that I can be able to edit. So this course belongs to Dr. I hope I got your name right. Yes, and your mobile number is 07
20.
23
20.
or 20
No, 20048
48
048 048
048
445.
445. So once you have edited the information, then you can scroll down and click save and return to course. So what will happen is the information will be updated. Do you notice that the information has been updated? Yeah, so that is how you edit a label. In the next label, which is this is the next label, you're supposed to put in a welcome message and giving an overview of the course. So to edit this section again, do the same. Click these three dots, then click edit settings, then change the content, save and return to course. The same applies to this information, which is the course aims, course outcomes, course information, course delivery methods, and assessment. So you can actually click these three icons, click edit settings, and it will enable you to edit this information. So that is how you actually edit each of the labels. Now we come to topic one. This is topic one. Dexter, your topic one is, what is the title of your topic one of your course? because it's data communication. I think, yeah, data communication. So your first topic is, so you can actually edit the title of the topic. You click on this pencil icon here to edit it. Sorry, the connection is a bit slow, so forgive me for that. But you click on the start topic pencil, change your title, and then click enter. And automatically, it should be able to change the topic title. Then you can come now to the other sections of your topic, which is the introduction, learning outcomes. And these are all within your course template. You can actually be able to change this information and put the actual information that relates to your topics. So that is how you work with a label. So a label contains this information that is added on your course. Now let's look at another type of resource, and it is called a folder. So we're going to look at another resource, and it is called a folder. So a folder resource is very important when it comes to being able to create a folder and share the learning materials to the students for a given topic. Okay, so a folder is important when it comes to sharing learning materials for a given topic. Just give me about 1 minute. Let me attend to something, then I come back. Sorry for that. I was just attending to a client on my desk. So let's come to. I was on the resource type called folder, and we're going to see how we can add a folder to our course. We're going to see how we can add a folder to our course. So in each topic, you will be expected to attach the reading materials at the end of the topic. So this is topic one. At the end of topic one, at the very end of topic one, we need to attach, after we have put in the introduction, the outcomes, and the learning activities here, whether you will be replacing this. This is just just guiding instructions. You can delete them when you're editing your sections of your course. So under here, you'll put the outcomes, list them here, do the introduction, and then under this banner of activities, then you'll paste your learning activity instructions here. So once you've done that, you need to add the notes, the reading materials, and we're going to be using the option called folder. So to do that, always make sure that you are in editing mode. And under topic one, you will see the link indicating add an activity or resource. Click on it. Once you click on it, okay, the internet is a bit slow, or is it the site? The site has gone on strike. So allow me just to open up again on one of our sites. I'll open up a template course for us. So I'll use this for demonstration. Huh? So just give me a minute and let me set up a space. Okay. So I'll use this as an example. So you need to turn editing on, just as I've indicated. Then under the topic that you want to add your information, this is my topic 1. So this is my topic 1, which may be topic 1, introduction. So under my topic, right below it, there's an option, add an activity or resource. This is now for topic 1 specifically. So I'll click add an activity or resource. Then I'll select the option of folder. Remember, I want to attach my notes for topic 1 to my students. So I'm going to select the option folder. So I'll pick this option folder. Once I've picked the option folder, I'll give the folder a name. So this is topic 1 notes. So this is topic 1 notes. So that folder only contains the notes for topic 1. I can give an instruction to the students. Under the description area, I can give instructions and make sure they check this checkbox. So I'll say, read the provided notes on the topic 1 and proceed to attempt the quiz. So possibly, remember we said acquiry level activities should be, on top of it, you should add another layer. So in this case, I have the reading materials they're going to read, and then they're going to attempt a quiz. Okay, then at this point where it's indicating files, there it's indicating files, I pick this option, this one, so that I can now browse for the files on my machine. So I'm going to pick this, and then I pick the option all files, then choose a file, then attach a file from my machine, assuming that is one of my first file. Remember, we are using a folder, so you can attach more than one file. So I'll attach my first file. That one must be a very big file. Let me choose something smaller so that it doesn't take too much time. So I'll pick that. So that's my first document, which I want the students to read. It has attached my first document. Then I can attach my second document, which would be my other notes, which I want the students to read or to interact with. So in a folder, you can actually attach many documents to the file. To the folder you can attach as many. So if a topic has 3 or 4 documents for the students to read, you can attach all of them. Once you're done, you click save and return to course. So what have I done? I have uploaded my folder, and inside my folder, I have actually uploaded my notes. It's getting too noisy. So that is it, and that is how you add a folder to your course. So let me repeat the steps again. Let me log in. So let me repeat the steps. So for each topic, you will be editing the instructions here through a label, and then you will be attaching your notes here. So I'm going to stop it at that. I want you to go practice those two activities, that is setting up your course settings, working on your course settings, and also editing the labels as well as attaching notes for each of your topics. Then we will pick it up from there tomorrow. So before I wind up the session, maybe we have questions. I'll pick questions from the team. Do we have questions? Do we have questions? You can also post your questions on the chat if you do have a question. Dr. Nangila, Consilia, Catherine, Sarah, Bosley, 5285 Yes, Catherine,
I have
go
a
ahead.
question, sir. I have a question.
Go ahead.
What I'm seeing from here, because I think I joined late, it's like this is our Alupe portal where we are practicing this.
Yes.
Again, you have uploaded a folder And I thought as a teacher, you are supposed also to view what you have uploaded. Might be you can upload the wrong thing and you are able to delete it before you
Yes.
send it to the student. How do you do that?
Yes, thank you for that question, Catherine. Unfortunately, the site has gone down. So I'll note that question down and then I'll demonstrate it tomorrow. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. I'll demonstrate that tomorrow.
Another question.
Yes, go ahead.
Question.
Go ahead.
When you're creating groups,
Yes.
is it possible that you enroll users to the groups before group members before you can create those groups, or you create first?
Okay, there are two ways that you can go about it. You can create the groups, then add the members to the group, or you can use what you call auto create, and I'm going to show you that tomorrow, how you can auto create group members. So you just tell the system and it will automatically assign members to groups for you after they have been enrolled to the course. So yes, I'll handle that again tomorrow. So I've noted those two questions and I'll answer them tomorrow.
Thank you.
Any other? Okay, so if we do not have any more questions, allow me to stop the meeting and then we can meet tomorrow, same time. I think tomorrow we can stretch it up to 6. I'm hoping the site will be very stable. Thank you so much and have a blessed evening. So welcome again to today's session. And in this session, I would like us to cover two objectives or two learning outcomes. So the first learning outcome, I want us to understand the Moodle course. I want us to understand the Moodle course. So the first outcome is we are going to navigate through our Moodle course so that we can be able to understand the course itself, about the menu items and what each menu item contains. Then number two, we're going to look at what we call Moodle resources. So Moodle resources are tools that allow us to be able to share learning materials to the students. So we have two outcomes. So the first outcome, we're going to explore the Moodle course settings and what each of them entails in terms of the functionalities. Then number two, we're going to look at what we call Moodle course settings. And I hope I'm clear. We're going to look at Moodle resources, Moodle resources. And Moodle resources are tools that are on your course that allow you to be able to share learning resources to the students. So I hope the background noise from my end is not distracting. Please confirm that it is not too distracting and that I am clear. Dr. Muhambi, am I clear from your end?
There are times the noise is just so much, but anyway, I think we'll raise that in case it's too much. We'll give you an indication. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for that. So I will start by discussing the Moodle course setting. By the way, for those who may not have logged in and navigated the site, it's important that I take you through the steps of logging into the site and navigating. So once you have logged in onto the site, into the site, you may want to check that you are enrolled in the courses that you are teaching. And to do this, you click on My Courses up here, My Courses. Once you click on My Courses, it should lead you into the course overview space where you can view the courses that are in progress. So these are the courses you're teaching this semester, and the phase 3 course you're developing should be listed here. You can also check past courses. These are courses that you have taught in the past. And then we have future courses, which are courses that are scheduled to take place in the future. Or you can display all the courses that you are enrolled in. So make sure that you're able to navigate to your course, the course that you're developing. Over and above that, you can be able to change the way the courses are displayed on the course overview. You can either display them as list or as card or a summary. Okay, so you can change the way the courses are displayed on your on your course overview. So I thought that is important so that we can remind ourselves on how to navigate the site. Now, the next step is once you have navigated to your course, to open up your course, you simply click on the name of the course and the contents of the course will be availed to you. Okay, so that's how you're able to navigate to your course and actually be able to open up the contents of your course. Now, I will take you through the course settings, these ones, the course settings, and why they're important. Now, with the new interface of the site, all the course menu items are displayed here. So these are the course menu items. They are located here, this part of the site. That's where the course menu items are located. Now, the course menu items, the first one is course, which generally leads you to the home page of the course. So anytime you're navigating through your course, you have opened up several documents, you have opened up several forums, and you want to go back to the home page of the course. This is what we call the home page of the course. The first interface which you land on the course is the course interface or the course homepage. So by clicking on this menu item on your course, it leads you straight back to the course homepage. Then we have the second one, which is settings. This one, settings. The settings icon, menu item is actually the menu item you use whenever you want to set up certain settings on your course. And I'm going to click on the settings menu item on my course so that we can walk through the key settings of your course. So once you click on settings, you can actually be able to modify your course settings. And these are the settings you can change. The first one is the course full name and the course short name. So this is the full name of your course and this is the short name of your course, which should include the course code and title. So I did put in the course code because I didn't have the course codes, but you can be able to edit that by putting in the course code. Next to that, you're able to put the start date and end date of your course. Now, this is the date when the course begins and the date when the course ends. Usually corresponds to the semester. Like in this case, this is the September, December semester. So I can actually change my date by date, month, year, and even time. And I can change also the month, the end date of the course. I'm assuming that our courses will be running up to December 2024. Now, what is the implication of this? Once you put the course start date and end date, it has an implication on how the courses appear to the students here under course overview. So for the courses that are appearing within the timelines of the semester, will be appearing under in progress. So sometimes you may find a student is telling you, I can't access my course. Why is that the student can't access their course? In most cases, the course start date and end date have not been set within the semester. So the course is not appearing under in progress. Okay, so make sure that you always set the proper time dates for your course so that the students are not troubled in terms of searching for courses when they come to the My Courses, the course overview or the My Courses page of the site. You're able to put up a description. So you can be able to put up a short description about your course here. And in this description, any user who goes to your course, even without getting into the course, they're able to get a quick abstract of the course. So a short 1 paragraph information about the course. It should be posted here. So in most cases, you can customize it from the course description. For aesthetic purposes, you can include a course image. You can include a course image. Like this course is, data communication. So for aesthetic purposes, so that your course looks nice, you can be able to get an image. Like I can search for an image on data communication. Okay, can pick this image, save it on my computer. Data communication. So you can search for a nice image just for aesthetic purposes so that your course looks nice. And then when you're on this setting of your course, you can click on it, click upload file, choose file, and upload that file. You can upload that file. So it makes your course look nice, okay? Just for aesthetic purposes. So you can put your course description and then put in a course image. For the course format, leave it as it is, that is the topics format, so that the course is listed in topics. One topic, after one topic to the next topic, so it will actually list your course in, or display the topics of your course in a topics format. That is one topic to the next to the next. You can also explore the weekly format, which will display your course in weeks. So week 1 will be the first section, week 2, week 3, and this is dependent on your course start date and end date. So we'll actually customize the first week, second week, third week, depending on how you have set up the course start date and end date. But please let us just keep it to topics format. Now, I want to also talk about the appearance. So under appearance, you can actually be able to determine if the student is able to see the grade book. And we're coming to the grades menu. So the grade book is the place in your course whereby as you continue to assess students across the topics, the system will be generating what we call a grade book for you. So the grade book will contain the list of students, the graded items in your course, and the scores that the students have actually attained for that item. So if it is a quiz, if it is an assignment, it will be putting the grades in the grade book. You may want either the students to be able to see the grade book, or you may want to hide it. So you can actually set up that setting from here. The rest you can leave them as they are. Then you can come to this setting, which is called completion tracking. Make sure that you set completion tracking to yes. And we are going to come back to completion tracking and its implication on course completion reports. If you want your system to generate for you a course completion report showing how the student has, or what activities in the course the student has been able to attempt, make sure that you set the course completion to yes. Once you set it to yes, we are going to see how when we are setting up an activity or a resource, you can actually determine the completion condition. You can tell the system as which condition should be considered for an activity to be considered as complete. And on the activity completion report, the system is going to mark that activity as done for a student. Then there's another setting, which is called groups. In some instances, you will be creating what we call group activities. So group activities include such things as a group assignment, a group discussion. So if you intend within your course design to have group work, make sure that you set the group mode to either separate groups or visible groups. Once you're done with that, you can save and display. You can leave the rest of the settings as they are, and then you click save and display. So what have we just done? We have set up our course settings. So we have determined how we want our course to behave when it comes to groups, when it comes to completion tracking, and all the other aspects that we have put in the course settings. So it is always a good culture as a lecturer. Once you have been enrolled in your online course, make sure that you go straight to the settings and put your preferred settings. At this point, before I come to the participants menu, I will take in a question or two if we have any questions. But then see what has happened after I've uploaded the course image. It has actually put up the course image right above our course here. So do we have a question? Maybe one of us can ask a question or two. I can respond to that regarding course settings. So the floor is yours. You can ask a question.
Barbara, just one question.
Yes.
One question from me. With regard to groups, Is there a way you can allow students to do a self-enrollment, or must you create the groups?
Yes, there's a way you can allow students to do a self-enrollment into the groups, and I'll capture that when I come to the second menu, which is participants.
Okay, okay.
Thank you. Any other question? Any other question? Catherine, welcome. Cecilia, Concilia, sorry, our multimedia expert, welcome. Okay, karibuni sana. So let me move to the next menu, which is participants, this one. So under participants menu, you're able to determine who is enrolled in your course. So sometimes you want to know how many students are enrolled in your course. So to do that, you do it from the participants menu. So as soon as students begin to enroll themselves in your course, they should be reflected here. So you can check how many students are in my course. Currently, it's only one student, or sorry, one participant who is in this course, who happens to be the lecturer. But as you continue to, at the beginning, when you will be running this course, you should be able to allow students to enroll themselves. And I'm coming to that because from the participants menu, you are able to determine the enrollment method. Enrollment method. So I hope you're able to hear me clearly. So under enrollment methods, you're able to determine how students are going to be added to your course. Now, we usually recommend what we call self-enrollment. Self-enrollment. So self-enrollment is whereby students are provided with the link to your course. They simply click on the link and then they are added to the course or enrolled into the course. And I'm going to show you how this is done in the next step. So to get to self-enrollment, you simply click on the enrolled users. You see the menu item here, which is indicating enrolled users. Then you navigate to enrollment methods. Then you click on it. Once you click enrollment methods, there's this option which is called self-enrollment. You think that? And the default role, as soon as they enroll themselves, they'll be assigned the role of a student. So under the self-enrollment, make sure that this middle icon, which is the I, if it is crossed out, it means self-enrollment is disabled in your course. Okay? If it is crossed out like this, it means self-enrollment is disabled. So you need to enable it. To do that, you simply click on the I icon like that, and it will enable self-enrollment. Once self-enrollment is enabled, you can now copy the link. Are you seeing up here? You can actually now copy this URL of your course from the URL bar. You see where I'm pointing at? You can click on, so you click on your URL, you copy it like this. Once you copy it, you can now paste it to the students' WhatsApp group. So what will happen is the students will just simply click on the link and they will be automatically added to the course. And as soon as they're added to the course will be now reflecting under their My Courses page. So from here, the students will now be able to get to access the course from the My Courses page. So that is one way of enrolling students to a course. Before I move to the next one, do we have a question before I move to the next method? So another way that you can enroll students to a course is simply when you come to the participants menu here, you click this button, enroll users. Then at this point, you must know the student's email address. You type in the student's email address, and I believe on the system, the students have been registered by their institutional email addresses. So if you know the student's institutional email or you know the student's admission number, just simply type it in. Once you type it in, then I'll just maybe let me assume that mostly you are a student here. So I can, sorry that. So I'll just put mostly here. So the system will search for the user, and as soon as they get the user, because of the install, you click on the user, and then the user will be added up here in the selection, and then you click enroll user. So maybe let me pick another one. Maybe a user called Rono. Okay, the system is a bit slow, but I bet you get the gist of it. So you put the student's admission number or email address. You click on them, you click on their name, they'll be added in the selection, then you click enroll users. So at your free time, I believe at night when the connection is very stable, you can attempt enrolling at least one user to your course. So your assignment would be try to enable the self-enrollment methods in your course. And also you can try to click on enroll users and add a user to your course. Now, from the participants menu, apart from being able to view the students who are in your course and enrolling them and setting the enrollment method, you are also able to create groups. You're also able to create a group. So back to the enrolled users dropdown, you should be able to see the option groups. From here, when you click on groups, it will open up this page where you're able to add groups. Currently, there are no groups in this course. So assuming the lecturer of this course wants to create groups, which then he or she will allow students to add themselves to the groups, so you need to create the groups first. So I'm going to create 2 groups. So I'll click this button. This is the button I'm going to click on. Okay, it's called create group. Once I click on that button, it will ask me to put in the group name. So this is group A. Okay, then I scroll down and click save changes. So I've created my first group and it has 0 members. I'll create my second group. So this is in instances where you intend to have a group worker as part of your, so this is group B. Group B, then I click save changes. Then you can create as many groups as you intend to use. So I'll create another group. Group C. Then I click save changes. So you see, you can be able to create as many groups as you need. But you notice, for me, it's telling me that my group has 0 members. So there are no students who have been added to the group. And I'm going to show you later on how to create a link where the students automatically add themselves. So just hold that thought as asked by one of us. So I'm going to show you how we can get students to add themselves into the groups that we have created. So let's go back to the participants menu again. Okay, so just a summary of what I've said. So from the participants menu here, you're able to see the number of students who are in your course. From the participants menu, you're able to determine the enrollment methods. That is, you're able to enable self-enrollment methods. And also from the participants menu, you're able to create groups for your course, which later on, we're going to see how students are able to add themselves to existing groups in your course. Before I come to the grades menu, maybe we have a question, or maybe you need to seek a clarification. Please go ahead. Yes,
Barbara, sorry for asking many questions.
It's okay.
When you want to define how students join the group, sometimes you want to ensure that a certain clique that would obviously be together at all times in whatever group are not together. Is there a way of enabling self-enrollment, but at the same time putting a discriminant that, this particular group can only be joined by these individuals?
Okay, thank you for asking that question. I'm going to answer that. Okay, do we have another question? Okay, so let me answer your question, Daksari. So what you do, whenever the students, when you come back to the participants menu and you click on groups, so you will notice the number of students who have added themselves to a group. And by clicking, like for example, let me just I add you to this group, okay? And click back to groups. So you see currently this group has 1 member, okay? And if it had 5 members, the 5 members would be listed here. Okay, if I click on this next group, it would list for me the members there. And so the same applies to the other group. So I'm able to change their group membership. How do I do that? If I click on that group, then I come and click on this button, add remove users. This one, add remove users. So from that button, I can actually be able to remove the users from a group where I don't want them to belong to, go back to the groups, click another group. I may want to reassign the Daktari to this group C. I'll click on group C, then click on this button again, add remove users, and then I can add him to group C, then go back to the groups. So still from there, from the groups menu, you're able now to make those changes. So you see I've moved Daktari from group A to group C. So you are able to do that. You're able to, once they have added themselves to the groups and you just want to dismantle their groups a bit because you don't like the way they have, the formations that they have made, you can actually be able to make those amendments. Yes, I hope I have answered your question.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so let me move now to this third menu, which is called grades. This third menu item, which is called, is it the third or fourth? Fourth menu items, which is called grades. Now, from the grades is where we get what we call the grader report. Are you seeing the grader report? Yeah, now we have the grader report, this. Okay, so the grader report is generally a report which will give us the list of students in our course and the graded items. So as you continue to build your course, you will be generating graded items. And maybe to demonstrate this, I would like to open a course that already has some content and it already has graded items that have been set up. Or maybe I can even just go to another site. Okay, let's see, like mathematics for computer science. Let's look at this course on bar and wine knowledge, this one. Okay, the site has slowed down. Let me go to a sister website so that I can demonstrate this because of the. So let me use one of our sister websites just to demonstrate this. I'll open up one of our courses. So this is an example of the grade book, which is operational. So once you click on the grade book, it will give you the list of students who are in that grade, and you see the graded items. Like here we can see the grading the profile, there's a quiz, there's an assignment and there's a quiz. And you can see the scores that students have attained. So as you continue to build your course, and we are going to be adding quizzes, assignments, the system will continue to build the grade book. So it will, and as soon as students are added to your grade, to your course, they will be listed here in the grade book, and the grade items will be listed here. So as you continue to grade the students, or the system grades the students, the grade book will generate the report like this. Okay, so from the grade book, you may want to download, if you want now to download the scores of how the grades that the students have attained, you come to grader report here, then you scroll down to export, the option export. Then under export, the system will ask you which, let me use this, this here. So you come to grader, then you click on export. Once you click on export, it will list for you. Like you see here, we have topic 3 quiz, topic 3 quiz, topic 2 quiz, topic 1, and all that. So you can select which of the items you want to be included in your exported. So maybe you gave many assignments, but you only want to feature a few of them in the final grade book as the quiz. So you can pick the ones that you want. Make sure that you pick the document type you want to, which is Excel. You want it to download for you an Excel file. Pick the options of what you want to be included in your download. Once you've done that, under export format, you can tell it whether you want it in real and percentage. Then you click download. The download button is usually down here. Then you click download. So what will happen is it will download for you. It will download for you the grade book in an Excel form under your downloads. Okay, so that is how we use the grades menu. So it is a place whereby you will be able to view the scores of the students, and you will also be able to download or export the scores, which you may then want to process further for uploading on the student management system as the students' cut marks, assuming you're teaching through blended learning and the cuts you had offered to the students through the learning management system. So that is it about the grades menu. Allowing me to come to the other menu item, which is reports. Reports. So under reports, remember I told you, if you have enabled what we call completion tracking on your settings, the system will generate for you this report. Are you seeing this report called activity completion? Seeing this report? The system generates that based on completion tracking. So if you want your system to generate for you activity completion reports, make sure that in the settings you have enabled completion tracking. So once you click on completion, activity completion, all the activities on your course, are you seeing the activities in my course? It generates for you like a register. So it's a register showing this student has attempted this activity, this activity. So it is actually showing each of the activities in my course, be it a quiz, be it a forum. And we're going to see how we're going to learn how to add forums, how to add quizzes into our courses, how to add assignments. That is tomorrow. So all those assignments, quizzes, activities. You see, as soon as the system, the student attempts, the system will be marking. And then you can download this as a CSV. So what it means is this. You can generate your class attendance. So this is, in the online course, this is the class attendance, which you can download as a CSV or an Excel file, which you can present to your head of department as evidence of having taught online. Okay, so it has already downloaded for me. I will not open it, huh? Okay, yes. So that is it about the reports menu. So just a summary of what we've covered in this session. So in this session, we've looked at the menu, our course menu. So we look at the course, settings, participants, grades, and reports menu, and what they mean for us as we are teaching our online course. So do we have any question? Or do we have any reaction? Or do we have any, do you need to seek clarification on any of the menu items? Please go ahead. Bosley, Dr. Sarah, Consilia, Catherine, Dr. Nangila. So do we have anyone who has a question? And user 528512, who are you? There's a user called 5285 and 512. So is the menu clear, the course menu? The beauty is I'm recording this session, so I'm going to share with us. So after this session, I want you to go to your course and you begin to practice with the different course menus that we have actually just walked ourselves through, so that you can familiarize yourself with the functionalities. Huh? Yeah, so I want you to go through each of the course menus and familiarize yourself. Yes, there's somebody who has unmuted. Do you have a question? Go ahead. Yes, Bosley, go ahead. And then
I'm following.
Yes.
I'm following. It's okay with me.
Oh, you're okay. Okay, good. So allow me to stop the recording so that I can start the second part of the training, which is on how to add resources to our courses. How to add resources. So